Hello everyone, I'm here at Tattenhall Aviation. It's a very nice airfield we have in the UK near Derby, and today I think I'm going to go look at my plane as this is where it's getting done up, and you can see all the avionics. I'm going to show you some of the BendixKing avionics that are getting installed in my aircraft, and as well as that I'm going to show you a little bits around the aircraft and what the cockpit's going to look like. So let's go see it. So here we are at the workbench, and as you can see in front of me, this is my new panel, and it's been cut out just recently. Last week it was cut out, and it's not going to be this blue color because it doesn't look very good. Actually, it will match the outside of my plane when it's done, but it's going to be all covered in carbon fiber, and it's going to look amazing. There's a few more holes that have to be drilled out, so I'm going to have the BendixKing Aero Power USB panel, USB ports, one here and one here, somewhere around here. Not fully decided yet, that's why they haven't been cut out. And so this is what my panel currently looks like, and this is going to replace it, and it's basically going to look amazing. Here you can see, so this is where my main PFD will be. The BendixKing AeroView Touch will be here. This here is my audio panel, my first GPS navigator and the transponder, and here we've got the DME, the ADF, DME's here, and the second GPS, and as well as that we've got all the circuit breakers down here. Down here is the circuit breakers. Of course, we've got the two audio ports, one here and one here. Two fuel gauges, but these fuel gauges are actually getting replaced by the JPI FS450, which will go here. And these gauges here are my two engine displays for the new diesel engine going inside the aircraft, and here is the ADF indicator. So this is basically everything going inside my new aircraft. Just a few other holes that need to be cut for the USB ports, but I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to turn out. So let's now move on to some of the GPS navigators that are going to go into my aircraft. So first of all, the BendixKing AeroNav 900. As you can see, it's pretty nice looking bit of equipment. Oh, I had it upside down. There you go. So it's GPS, nav, and com, all in one. So it's basically a sort of swap out for the old Garmin navigators. So all the buttons here. It's a touch screen as well as buttons. So if you have turbulence and you can't use the touch screen, you use the buttons. Really, it's this is going to go inside of this slot here, like that, with the auto paddle on top and the transponder underneath. And as well as that, so this is the first one. As well as that, in this box, we have the AeroNav 800. So this is number 2. The GPS is like the backup. Also my Com2, Nav2. So it's just to make sure that I have all the backups I need. And yeah, it's some pretty cool equipment, and I can't wait to get it in my aircraft. So let's put these back in the box. So now what I'm really looking forward to go inside my aircraft is the onboard Wi-Fi. So what I have here, this isn't going on the panel, but instead it'll go in the back of the aircraft. This is the BendixKing AeroWave 100, and this allows me to have onboard Wi-Fi wherever I am in the world, so I can call whoever I want. I can write emails, not that I would be while I'm flying the aircraft. I can do text messages, anything while I'm in the air. Let's say I'm in the middle of Russia and my mum wants to make sure that I don't know, put sunscreen on. She can do that while I'm cruising over this middle of Siberia. So it's some pretty amazing technology, and it's amazing how you can have such a small, it doesn't look small, but compared to how this used to be, like you go in an airliner and this is some huge size of a room that goes inside the aircraft, and here it is inside a small PA28. So it's amazing. This AeroWave 100, you get onboard Wi-Fi. And finally, I want to show you probably the best part of the aircraft, best part of the cockpit at least. It's the heart of the aircraft, apart from the engine. As soon as you go inside the cockpit, this is what's going to stand out to you. And this is the BendixKing AeroView Touch. So what this equipment is my primary flight display, or PFD, as well as my multifunction display, or MFD. And so how this works is you can either have this entire screen as your primary flight display, so it shows your airspeed, altitude, etc. Everything you expect from a normal glass cockpit. As well as that, it can also go split screen mode, so there'll be a line down the middle with the PFD here and the MFD on this side, so you can show moving maps connected to the GPS. You can have traffic, weather, everything basically on this MFD from, again, any normal MFD. It's all in a really nice package, all in one screen. As well as that, it's 4K. The display is almost 4K, and it's touchscreen. So it means it's so easy to use. Any sort of anything in a white box you can actually use the touchscreen with. As well as that, there's a set of dials on the side. So if there's turbulence, for example, and it's a bit hard to touch the buttons on the touchscreen, you've got the dials instead, the knobs. So that's heading bugs and altimeter setting, everything. So it's a really nice piece of equipment, and this is going to go inside here like that. Oh, let's get it done. There we go, like that, inside the cockpit. So that's going to look pretty amazing when that's done. I can't wait to use it. I've seen a bit of it in Phoenix and in their Cessna 182, but can't wait to see it in the PA28. And with the synthetic, it also has synthetic vision, so I can't wait to use it for my instrument rating and using my instrument rating with it and flying in IR conditions. So this is the best part of the cockpit. It's the BendixKing AeroView Touch. And there's a few more parts. So we have the BendixKing audio panel here. We got the BendixKing DME, all the other stuff is pretty much BendixKing as well, just except for the JPI FS450. That's essentially all the main parts of my cockpit. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to send me any messages or any questions on my social media, and I will always answer. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out.